Robin, did you find out what happened was wrong last time?
Sorry?
Did you find out what was wrong last time?
Me.
Oh, you. Okay. Okay, you.
Me.
You bad.
It was me. Technical klutz. Okay, let's go down through the agenda that we put out. Oh, you got it right, Ray. Good. First thing was membership. And while we're dropping a couple, we have picked up Tricia Buzone and Linda Chapman, who have good Rotary experience, and hopefully we can put them to work for us. Tricia Buzone, she's been elected on the street for next year for membership chair, and I would like to put her on the board right now so that she can start getting up to speed. So I'll be putting a proposal in on that when we finish, and I'll be asking for your votes to just the formality of putting her on for the remainder of this year. We have another member, a prospect in the background, James West. We have approved him. He was proposed by Ali. And I've chatted with the guy, and I've eventually got his RI number by going to Rotary International. And I've written to the secretary and the president of his last club, but I haven't heard back from them yet. It's a club in St. Pete, and he's hoping to go to visit them because we need the letter of good standing from the guy. And there was another request about a week ago, and I sent the guy a lot of information, but I haven't had anything back, and I'll be doing a follow-up with him. So that's membership. Any questions on that or any comments? Okay. I was just looking at a report on who owes us dues for the end of March, and we have 5. I'm going to email each of them tomorrow. Gentle reminder, your membership expired on the 31st. You have 30 days grace, but we would like to get your check.
Yeah, Robin. Robin.
Yeah.
Just check Club Express before you do that, because I'm receiving pretty regularly reports from them of dues payments.
Yeah, good. This report I ran. I looked at it this evening. I printed it the day before yesterday, and it's the same 5 people. So I'll follow up with them next week. I'll check again on Monday in case some people do it the same thing.
Robin, when you say the same 5 people, is it the same 5 people each quarter that are not paying, or are these kind of the same people, or that you continue,
this is the first time I've really got into it, and I don't want to mention names
right
at this stage. This is the first quarter I've really, started looking at it.
Okay.
So I couldn't give you an answer on that. Okay.
All right.
The next thing then are the financial statements. Ray, thanks again. A great job, sterling work, and we're still in good shape.
We are. This is the first month we've ran a slight deficit of about $300, I think. But as I said, we we are receiving dues payments which have not been posted by Club Express yet. So yeah, we'll be, after those are received, we should be positive.
Good. So we're holding up to our kind of forecast that we, apart from the 2,000 going to the scholarship, that we'll
right.
With about $7,000 in the bank at the end of the period. Yes, David.
After we finish the meeting, would you please tell Ray the 5 names, just in case the payments have been received by any of those 5, so you don't have to chase after people who've already paid?
Good point.
Yeah, Robin.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the, I don't think he would mind. One of the names might be Hans, and he has emailed me. He is sending me He always sends me a Euro check.
Yeah, no, he's not the guy.
Okay, all right.
This report does member status by expiry date, and
Okay.
the first ones are the 31st of March.
Okay.
Hans is down in, Hans Core is, where is he? He's May 31st, expiry.
Yeah, okay.
So,
He's already on top of it. He's back in Germany, and he already emailed me, and he'll send me a Euro check. And okay.
I hope we're making out like bandits on the exchange rate. He usually says donate any excess anyway, right?
Yeah, we lost a little bit last time. I think we're going to again with the exchange.
Yeah. Good. So our funds are good, and if nobody pays us anything, we have enough to pay our way for a year, at least. So that's comforting, Andy.
Thanks. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, David?
I did.
We're gonna give all the money to David to invest and make a lot of money. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
David, I just finished a FINRA conference in Orlando, so I don't want to invest anything.
Understood.
Good. Okay. Andy, change of command. Yeah. Have you had some thoughts on that? We need to figure out whether you want to have a meeting, or whether you want to do something online, or how you want to handle it.
Yeah. Let me give it just a little thought, and we'll come up with something soon. Moving forward, a change of, a sort of change of the gavel. Maybe, I was thinking, we never tried this before. I don't know how it worked. It was just kind of a crazy idea, but David likes crazy ideas. But maybe we could have a virtual installation dinner.
Yeah. Dinner.
We'll get everybody online. We'll have our plates and our spouses, and we'll have a meeting. Why not? It could be a lot of fun.
Well, we've tried those social occasions when we all had a glass of wine or our beverage of choice. I think.
There you go. So let's try a virtual installation dinner. At least bring your own, and that could be a lot of fun, and tell a few stories and this and that, and you can virtually pass the gavel, and I think that would be a lot of fun. So we could set up the date for that, a bit later on, probably, obviously, sometime the end of June or before July 1st. I don't know, or while people are around. So.
If you could set something up like that with David, because he's our kind of social guy.
Okay.
Online, he's our online social group.
Well, maybe David and I'll get together and we'll do it, from wherever. So that will be a lot of fun, because, then David could really get animated. So maybe we'll work something out. We'll be together that evening with our wives, and then what you're in for a good party.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let you guys do that and come up with a date. Obviously before the end of June.
Okay.
We can get her underway, and not too close to the Atlanta doings, which I think are around the 14th, David. Is that right?
Good question. Don't remember. Keep your meeting going. I'll look it up.
Okay. So that's good.
It looks like it starts the 11th and runs through the 14th.
That's pretty good, David.
Sunday the 11th through Wednesday the 14th.
Okay.
So maybe the week after that, not the next week, but the 14th and 21st. So maybe after the week of the 21st, something like that, because that gets us right before into the fiscal year.
Good. Okay, you guys can come up with that and let us know.
Andy,
okay.
Pick a date.
Yeah. Okay, I'll work on it. And David can also be our sergeant of arms, so he has that wonderful vest to wear. So that will be good too. And if you come late, he'll chop off your tie and charge you $2. So all kinds of things to look in store for.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, please go back to your board meeting.
If you guys are going to get together, let us know, because some people might travel.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
It wouldn't be incumbent on anybody to travel, but some of us just might do it if you guys are going to get together somewhere down there. Okay, good. Webmaster and Facebook Master. David has reached out to Madeline Cassell, who just got married about a week ago. And have you heard anything back?
Her emails bounce back to me, so I need a better email than I'm using.
Okay. Have a look in the membership directory in case she changed your email address, just in case. That's what I would do.
I'll do that.
Other than that, give her a phone call. Okay. Now, the Zoom, we also need a Zoom master.
Why is that, Robin?
Robin's a great Zoom master.
Yeah.
He only had one fiasco. That's okay. And when
I'm okay with the recording now, and I'm playing with editing the tape to cut out kind of the chat at the start and at the end. But to get it to come up on our website, like Peter has done, and I have done it in the past, it's just not working for me for some reason. I'm going to do some more research during the week, and hopefully I'll get it right. I'll find somebody up here that has experience with this thing.
Robin, did you go to check with Zoom? They must have some Zoom tutorials.
Yeah.
Online or YouTube or Zoom.
Yeah.
Or call customer service Zoom, and they could help you out with it.
YouTube, I've printed out tutorials from them, and I've been following them, but it's not coming up right. Yes, David. Yes, David. David, you're frozen in time. You're frozen in time, David.
Nice hand, David.
Okay, we see your hand. Take it down.
We have at least one, if not more, members who are actually in the computer technology business. Wouldn't one of these people be the person to reach out to rather than trying to train you how to understand how to make all this stuff work?
Yeah, okay. I'll have a look and see who's got those credentials. I did reach out to Peter Vaca, but his cell phone number is no longer in use. And I had another number, and I called up and left him a message, but I haven't heard back yet. So
not Peter, a current member. There was somebody who was a technology person in the group.
Yeah. Okay, will do. So we're down there. The next thing we need to look at is, we'll skip over the budget for now. The Atlanta Convention. We have a number of people resident near Atlanta. That guy Ruiz is close to Atlanta, Peachtree City, I think. And we have a new lady from Carrollton in Atlanta, and John Clemmer is somewhere in Georgia. So the convention would be a place, an opportunity to meet with these people. And I was talking to Dave about it during the week, and he had a brilliant suggestion, because I was saying, should we get a room or go to a restaurant, or what would we do? And he said, well, the DG usually has some kind of reception, and we could have our meeting at that reception kind of thing. We could at least get to meet these people, which is brilliant. So we're leaving it up to David to keep his ear to the ground to see if there is something in the offing, and we can notify anyone that's going to Atlanta that we will be having this little meeting within this bigger meeting.
Good idea.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anybody that you guys know of going to the district conference in Tampa?
No, but aren't they taking a bus? Some people are taking a bus from there to Atlanta, right?
Yes.
I see the,
Yeah. Okay. And again, I posted something for Tampa area volunteers about our opportunities to volunteer at Rotary's Camp Florida. They're looking for worker bees down there. So I posted that, and that's fairly good. Robin,
are you gonna talk to her? It's Liz, right? Liz?
To who?
Liz from Camp Florida. Isn't her name Liz, or?
Yes.
Are you gonna be talking to her?
To who?
Is it Liz, the lady from Camp Florida? Is it Liz?
Oh, yeah.
Liz,
Yeah.
Liz Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not to, I mean, friendly, but, you know, it'd be nice to get a thank you note that we could post up to
Sorry.
our,
We have a thank you note.
okay.
Ray,
Yeah.
Maybe we could post it.
can
Yeah, I'll try to post, Robin, I was at a arbitration hearing, as you know, all last week
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Orlando, and so I'll try to post it on the meeting this week.
Oh, great. That would be good. I think everybody would like to see it.
I tried to post it, Ray, but for some reason, again, I couldn't take your PDF that you had attached in the meeting. Like, it is in the board meeting, guys. In the with the financial statements, if you look,
I attached it to the board meeting.
a document from Camp Florida, which is great, and I actually had it read out at the Cordova Rotary meeting here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So we'll have that in next week. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay. David is thinking of joining the Whiskey Fellowship.
Wow.
David's thinking of joining a Whiskey Fellowship dinner in Atlanta, not the fellowship.
Oh, too bad, David. You'd be perfect for that.
You're a funny man, Andy.
And first you do that, and then the next day, and a couple hours later, go on the hunting and fishing club. Should work out well.
Yeah, good. Okay, we need to have a look at a budget, and I've kind of put them together before, but I don't want to be stealing your thunder, Andy. But we do need to get something in, and obviously put it to the membership, put it to the board, and let the members see what we're doing. So we probably need to carve out maybe an hour to talk down through the various line items. It'll be relatively easy because we have now 9 months of expense in the bag that we're accounting for, and
Right.
if we just add on another 25% in most cases, in some cases we don't need to, we've spent all we need to spend on certain categories for the year.
Yeah, Andy, if you look at the income expense
Yep.
statement for the fiscal year to date,
Yeah,
which I posted on the board meeting, it'll give you
Right.
a pretty good idea, yeah, of
Okay.
income and expenses. Yeah. So we'll have to decide on how many members we're going to budget for. We'll think about that in the light of some drop-offs and some add-ons. Ray, perhaps you could give us the dues number that would be payable based on the same numbers that we had last year, number of members. I see that we've paid Rotary International 2,600 in dues. The dues are going to go up a little bit this year.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to get we talked about it, but we need to get the new number there. And was there any discussion of district dues going up? Did anybody hear anything?
My recollection is yes,
Okay.
but I'm not absolutely positive about that.
Okay. The club.
They actually, Robin, they may have gone up already a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we can look at those two, Ray, during the week. Are you going to be home during the week, Ray? Or are you still traveling?
Well, that's a good question. I am home this week. I'm going to be doing a little. There's some commitments I have, but I'll be home.
Okay. Maybe we could get a call on maybe Tuesday evening or something like that, or Monday evening or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. But we might just run down through these now. Club Express and the expenses, we spent 180 with them so far, monthly fee. So will we be safe in adding another 60 and make that 240 for the year?
Yeah, yeah.
And if we were
Like that.
budgeting, I'd budget 300 just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. In fact, that's a little bit low, but yeah,
You think it's low?
I thought so.
300?
Yeah, 300 is probably good.
Yeah. And then we have the processing fee, 266.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, actually, the monthly fee is easy. The monthly fee is $20 times 12.
okay, so that comes out of 240 then. Yeah.
That'll be exactly 240. The
Yeah.
processing fee is the one that is variable depending on the number of members we have and the dues payments.
Yeah.
You take a percentage out of that.
Yeah. So we have 266 to date. We'd need to add another 80 to that, which would puts it up to about 350. And I'd budget 400 if I was budgeting for an initial kind of a budget.
Yeah.
Bank fee is only $5. Would that stay the same?
I'm sorry.
The bank fee is just $5. Will that stay the same?
Yeah, and Robin, the only time it doesn't stay the same, but the only time we pay a bank fee is if we have a foreign check.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And that happens maybe twice a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's small anyway. The other two then were DACB, 640. Will we be paying them more before the end of this year, Ray, do you think?
No, we already paid them this year. If you look at the expense statement should indicate that we paid them.
Yeah, okay, so 700 would probably be a good number there for next year. Our friends GoDaddy, which is a peculiar name, our web people. Okay, we can go down through these on Tuesday. I think that's probably the best thing to do. And you'll have your stuff together as well. Be easy, Ray. 5 minutes. Okay, any other business?
Did you, the pins, Robin, did you, we have to talk about that, reordering the pins and things like that? Remember we talked about the pins?
Sorry.
P-I-N-S, the pins, rotary pins.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Okay, so we'll talk about that and see what's happening with that, because obviously we have to know what to do.
Yeah, I have about 4, maybe 5
Okay.
of the old computer lapel pins. So
Right.
we need to be buying new ones. But
Right.
we can either do it this year, we have them in the budget. That's if your friend White gets off the stick.
Yeah, I'll call him this week.
Yeah.
They should be back, so I'll call them and find out what's happening.
Yeah, if not, I got a price from that outfit, Awards for You, which is what I based the this year's budget number on. So
Okay.
they can do it as well. So he needs to let us know. Good. What else? Yes, David.
When you're up in Atlanta, there's going to be a huge amount of items available from a lot of vendors of Rotary merchandise if you want to replenish the club stores and pick it up, and then either you hold it or give it to Andy or whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah, we have,
Gotcha.
I think we ordered the last time, from memory, Ray might correct me, 400 club banners, and I'm sure we still have 200 of those.
Yeah. I think what David is talking about is that my recollection of the RI conference I attended many years ago, they just have just piles and piles and piles of various mementos and pins and you name it. Is that right, David?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Regular standard Rotary pins and so many other things that, you know, we want to give out to the members. Folders. Do we have folders for new members that you put the stuff into?
We have a new member pack. I'm not sure if you got one when you joined, David.
I did.
I have one.
I did.
Yeah, and it includes an orientation letter that I had done up some time ago. We do a certificate of membership for them. They get a copy of the four-way toss. They get a little medallion. They get the regular Rotary pin, and then we put in our pin as well. And we also include those makeup cards. I give each person about 80 or 100 of those. And I also include a leaflet the flyer that we had here for the Rotary Tree of Remembrance.
And a banner.
Yeah, and I include the little Rotary, the Dingle Irish Rotary pin, a leaflet on that, because I still have a stock of those things that I bought and paid for to support a Rotary, and I still have about 15 of these things at about $50 a pop that I've paid for. So I'll be dispensing them. Yes, David?
Bring it to the International Convention. Rotarians who travel love these sort of things.
Yeah. And I'll have to make sure I have my Square card reader with me. The only thing is, I hope I'll be able to work it.
There'll be people there who can help you with the technology.
Yeah. Okay, good. So anybody got anything else?
New business. Robin, does the board pick and choose the Rotarian of the Year for the club?
Does the board pick and choose which?
The Rotarian of the Year for our E-Club.
Yes, the board, yeah.
Okay. Can I, is it too early to make nominations?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, I would like to nominate Robin Foley for all his work, for everything he's done. An incredible job. And I can't think of anybody better to be the Rotarian for this year. Let's make it unanimous, guys.
Yes, I will certainly second that. Although, Andy, he's only served two plus years as president. That's not.
I've got a ways to go to catch up on Ray, you know?
Oh.
Cool. Okay.
Well, if we
that's appreciated. I got a thing here the other day. We did a little Irish gig out at the Rotary Club at Gulf Breeze, and they presented me with an award certificate out there for organizing this thing, because that was our third year, and they said they had made a donation in my name to the foundation. Like, I don't need that kind of stuff. You know, it's very nice and it's appreciated, but I prefer money to be spent on a project. Like, I have very few square feet of space to hang anything up on. I'd much prefer money to go to a project. Yeah.
It would be, and just maybe not this year, but I think we talked about it in the past, because I know I think you, Robin, and a few people certainly have the points or even the money, the $1,000, but perhaps given most improved Rotary or a Rotarian that we can honor each year and give them whether they're +1, +2, or even their first Paul Harris Fellow. I think that would be great for some of our people to step up and really, work hard for the year. And obviously that could be a great reward for somebody. So I think even if we don't do it this year, I think let's start, or I'll start making note of that. And then for next year, we can start giving those out, because I know all of you certainly are plus, and that would be nice, including you, David.
Andy, whose points are you giving away for this thing?
Well, either somebody could donate points, or obviously we'll have to, earmark $1,000 from the club.
Well, I don't have a problem donating points, and we did that for
Robin. Am I recalling correctly that Suzanne, when she was president, collected points from all of us and made everyone donated enough money to make everyone a contributor to the Rotary Foundation. I remember that she collected all of my points at that time, and I think she collected other people's points.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have a banner which is awarded only one time to the club to being, was that a Paul Harris club?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's vague, but I think that's my best recollection. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we certainly could, for anyone that hasn't contributed, we certainly could contribute $100 to be sure we were 100% E-Ray. That would
Right.
be something to look at. And
Yeah.
we
And I think that year we were. I think it was 100% E-Ray.
Yeah. Now, Jim Tremmel is our foundation chair, and we had talked a little bit about that. But Jim got very busy with his being the district community services guy. And man, he got so snowed under with stuff that we never got anywhere. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up again going forward.
Okay.
But we did give a Paul Harris Fellow to Liz Fields at Rotary's Camp Florida.
Right. Okay. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know we talked about Robin and Ray and David about some new things to do for some of the meetings. We talked about TED Talks and things like that. I know David has some wonderful agenda items for for meetings and things like that. So I think we really need to sit down and get some of those started maybe in July. So we have a whole new croppings of meetings, agendas, and TED Talks and whatever.
Yep.
So people will be so, they won't know what's coming up because they're going to have to just check in and really get involved to see all the new things happening every week at the meeting.
Right, because basically the meetings currently, Susan puts up the program, and whatever person we're introducing as a new member or reintroducing somebody or whatever, and basically I just put the meeting together, and my knowledge and all these things is
Right.
cut and pasting and that, whereas somebody better skilled could do a hell of a lot better job, and I'd be delighted to see it happen. Because we're kind of stayed in what we're doing. Look at some of the other clubs, and they're, some of the other Rotary Club of East Anglia over in the UK have and of course E Club 1. So yeah, change is welcome.
Okay. Change can be good, so we'll see where we're going. I just promise you we won't be launching 59 Tomahawks, so that's all I can tell you.
Cool. Great stuff. Great stuff.
And I got a laugh out of David, so that's good. or a smirk or something.
All the above.
All the above. So yeah, I think we can as I keep on mentioning, and I'm always just so surprised when we have our meetings. It's just the same 4 or 5 of us for the board meetings, and it seems to be about that when we have a regular meeting. So, what we can do to change it to get more people involved, that will be good. I know we talked about some things, so we'll just keep on trying new things starting July, and if you throw enough stuff on the wall, and something's going to stick. So we can see and David has a hand up.
David?
Send out the invitations to the meetings as invitations where they get lodged into the people's smartphones. And
right.
Okay. You don't have to rely upon people trying to remember when these things are going to happen.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Good.
That would be good, because even tonight I sent to you, Robin, meeting tonight. So that's right. If we could get those as reminders, on our calendars, then it pops up, and a lot of times it tells you have a meeting in 15 minutes. That's going to be really, really good. So
setting that up would be fantastic.
Yeah, and getting more, getting more of our international people on these, even our national people, but this would be great for flavor to get more people, together on this. we have about 35 some odd, numbers or members, and it's just the same handful of people. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
motivation is the key. Well, this is where Ray's suggestion of a scholarship for a student that we could track over the course of a couple of years, and where our members could actually correspond with the student.
That's a great idea. That's awesome.
This may help us, and it's worth a shot, and it's doing a good thing anyway.
And Robin, also one last thing, the President's Award. Do you know? Have you tracked that? Do you know how we're doing with that? To tick it off.
No.
Okay.
I haven't done anything on it, and I've had nobody to do. I've had a lot of people saying, "Oh, we can do this, we can do that, and I'll do this and I'll do that," but nothing has happened.
Okay.
So we're not in the running.
Okay.
We're not in the running. That's down to me, I guess, to a degree. But
no, what we'll do? Maybe we'll do, like the United Way has the feather, that when it gets more and more, the feather turns all red, and you know how you are. So we'll start. We'll have the list, and we'll start checking things off during the year.
Yeah.
The checklist, and when we get to the end,
we
will have.
Yeah, I can't remember when the deadline for this thing is, but we certainly could check off a lot of the boxes on it and probably get something. Because we have done Shelter Box. We have the Belize. We do the exchange student going out. We do S4TL.
Foundation.
The Tree of Remembrance is a big community organization and showcasing Rotary project up here. Those are all things that are in there, but somebody needs to get the checklist and see how many boxes we can tick. And if you or David can have a look at that, that'd be great.
Okay. Or maybe we could talk about it maybe next week or the next 2 weeks. So I'll look up. I'll try to find the deadline and see if it's fast enough.
See what the requirements are. I know I have at some stage, and I sent them out. I think Julia was going to look at it, and Susan was going to look at it together.
You know what? I'll call Karen. I'll call Karen this week. She'll know, so I'll find out from her right away. She'll know right away. So I'll find out if it's still in the running. I'll let you know. If not, we'll talk about it for next year.
Yeah, sure. Okay, David, you got anything else?
I do not. Just lots of notes of fun things to do.
Yeah.
And whiskey.
Ray, have you got anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Ray, you're looking great.
We'll chat through the budget process during the week, and we'll be able to give Andy something on a plate, and then he can turn around and do what he needs to do. We'll take it from there. Yep.
Just don't spike my drink, please.
Roofie.
Okay, guys.
Okay, well done.
Very good.
Thanks very much.
Have a good one, everybody. Talk to you soon.
You guys too. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.